Good evening. Welcome to the Town of Woodbridge Board of Finance regular meeting today, October the 17th, 2024. To my right, we have Javier Aviles, Donovan Lofters, Vice Chair. Our Chairman, Susan's not here today.
Beth
To my
Heller.
right, Beth Heller.
And Dwight Rowland.
And our
Tony Genovese.
Tony Genovese. Open the floor for public comments.
There was no public comment.
No public comments. I'll turn it over to Tony.
Thank you.
With their finance report.
I have your financial report and information through September, which is the first quarter of the fiscal year. Being so early in the year, there are no significant surpluses or deficits to report. The town fund balance, the budget has an allocation from fund balance built in of $800,000 in the budget process, which means that would decrease our fund balance at the end of the year to $8.1 million, or just under 14% of our annual expenses. There are a couple of things I would like to bring to your attention. First is that we're monitoring our electricity accounts due to the increase in the public benefits charge. And I give you some examples of the charges. The fire station is $1,200 for September. Center building was $1,500. So we calculated the large portion of the charges through April. There's two parts to the public benefit charge. There's an assessment of millstone, and there's the sort of repayment for accounts that were not paid during COVID. So back to the utilities. So the past due overdue or the unpaid account portion, I'm told, is going to end around April or so, and so that just leaves the millstone piece.
Everybody's getting hit with this
Yeah. So ours is about 60. It'll be about $60,000 this year
Wow.
overall for all of our
You
accounts.
mean the added cost over and above
Correct.
what we anticipated?
Just the town, not
Yeah.
including the school or Amity.
Is that a percentage of your bill?
It's based off.
And
yeah.
I'm
not exactly sure how it's calculated.
municipalities charged differently than
We have a lot of the
humans?
same charges.
Okay, wow. I mean, I didn't mean humans, I mean, clients in the world.
What does that include,
Interesting.
FD too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's everyone.
Everywhere.
Everything.
Yeah.
The good news
Wow.
is it ends in April. It's not
Right.
spread over 2 years.
Correct.
like
Correct.
They initially wanted to do so. It hurts, but it'll be
It'll
over
be
soon.
over. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know, that's
So
good
we
to
just
know.
keep an eye on that. We
Oh.
may have to transfer some money into some of the departments,
Yeah,
depending on
it's
our
hurt a lot of
usage this
people.
year. Yeah.
That-
Me
and
too.
that's what a lot of people have been complaining about.
Right.
is
I know.
the millstone and the.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The second was election costs. So we received a $12,000 grant from the state for that, but our costs are somewhat significant, and so I anticipate we'll have to contribute to that as well. So,
That's an unfunded mandate,
Yep.
correct?
correct. Well,
Sort
they
of. I mean, they funded
partially
some of it.
small funded
Yeah.
portion of
Okay.
it funded.
Yeah.
Very small portion of it
Yeah.
funded.
Wow.
So that's the highlights so far.
Tony, can I ask a question related to the electricity thing?
Sure.
When can we see, or how will we see any reporting in terms of the impact on the charging stations in terms of like reducing the library's allocation,
So
or
we
any kind of
have-
revenue that we realize from
I
that?
can tell you that this doesn't have the detail. It's in the detail accounts. We've collected. Do you have the detail accounts over there, Gay?
I do. Like the big report?
Yeah.
See, I don't print that.
Oh,
Sorry.
I can tell you exactly how much we've collected
Would've given
so
it to
far.
you.
It's not much, by the way.
No, I was gonna ask, because every time I drive by, I don't see a lot of cars plugged in.
It's different now.
Well, they used to be free, then all of a sudden now.
Yeah.
So through September, I've created a new line item for it. So
I was going to
we can
ask you
track
what
it.
line item that was.
Yep. Building maintenance revenues, it's 1-5-3700, 45700. So far, through September, we've collected $103.97.
Oh, my God.
And that's
Wow.
starting, when do we start that, in April?
Well, this was only through July, August, and September.
Yeah,
This report.
okay.
Yeah. So it's like $20-$30 a month roughly.
Yeah,
Do we have
and-
to pay, do we have to pay for that unit being there?
We,
Is that a
we
rental?
receive grant money for
Oh, we
most,
do.
for,
Okay.
I'd say probably half to 60% of it.
Yeah.
And then we put a fee in there to collect for the electricity,
Mm.
so we get reimbursed for that. So,
But the impact there is twofold, because it's not just the revenue we receive, we're not giving away energy for free.
right.
Right.
To
nobody
whoever parks
understand-
there all
right.
day and all
Correct.
weekend.
So let's see, I'm curious to see what the
That's true.
impact is on the electric bill compared year to year, and how it would probably go down as a
Yeah.
result of not many people
That's
using it.
what I was curious
You know?
about.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll
Okay,
keep an
that's
eye on
good.
that. Thanks, Tony.
Okay. Those are my highlights.
I guess, next item on the agenda, audit.
So the audit status, we are on the middle of our field work for our audit. So what that means is planning parts over the summer. Now we've provided them the financials. They do some testing on the financials. They test our transactions. They review our fixed assets, our investments, all aspects of our financial operation. And we hope to have a draft of our audit around Thanksgiving, maybe a little later, early December. And so far, we're still on target to finish by the end of the fiscal year. So most of it, interestingly enough, used to be we'd have like 2 or 3 people parked at that table for like 3
I
weeks.
remember those
right?
days. You couldn't come in here.
Papers everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
Now we upload almost everything to the internet,
yep.
and like the fixed asset person is in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
The bank statement person is in Texas.
Yep.
I think they've
So
consolidated
everything
like
got uploaded.
by
and they can
function.
look at
They've
it.
consolidated a
Right.
lot of their
A lot
operations.
easier.
So it's not one person doing everything.
Yep.
yeah.
There's like specialized. Am I crazy?
Yeah, a lot of the other firms are
Sky.
shipping work overseas and.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the audit fees don't seem to
Nope, they went up
reduce.
the audit fees. As a
There's
matter
no
of
more
fact.
travel expenses, and but the fees remain the same.
Yeah, that's true.
You're always thinking, though. Good job. You're
Yeah.
always thinking.
So that's the highlight there.
The next item on the agenda are the budget meeting dates.
Yeah. So
You wanna-
these are the budget meeting dates for the next budget cycle. So these are, if you could vote on these, then we'll adopt them as the official schedule, and we will circulate it.
I'll make a motion to get it going, that we approve the Town of Woodbridge Department of Finance budget dates for the budget fiscal, is it the
26.
year of the 2025, 26?
Yeah.
Wow.
Second.
Okay. All in
Yes, all in
favor?
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Right. Thank you.
And funding requests. So the first one we have is line item transfer 2425-03 in the amount of $12,445. And this is in regards to the early voting grant funds. You're moving funds from the grant funds to the register of polls workers budget line as a transfer?
That's correct.
Any
I'll make a motion, we approve light item transfer number 2425-03 in the amount of $12,445.
Second. I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
The next one, funding request number 2425-04, and this is moving $10,000 from contingency for higher than anticipated liability insurance rates, and $10,805 from contingency for higher than anticipated workers' comp rates. Anything to discuss there?
I'll make a motion.
Yeah, I'll take a
We
motion.
approve funding request 2425-04.
Second.
The one thing I want to mention is on the liability insurance rates. 2 areas where we've had some increases. One is the cyber insurance, and the other is in our umbrella. We've increased our umbrella simply because Connecticut has no sort of tort cap, or no cap on penalties for, that we can get assessed. Interestingly enough, I think Massachusetts does. municipalities, that is. So we've seen some large, so a lot of towns have been increasing their umbrella just because we used to be at 10 million, and that's not enough anymore. You could see New Haven's,
Jeez.
the end that New Haven was, what, $40-50 million? So that's the other area of exposure that we had to shore up.
All in favor of the
Aye.
next one, line item fund request, line item 2425-05 in the amount of $7,550. And this request is for the purchase of a replacement switch at the library, which is beyond its useful life.
Which switch is this?
It's a network switch.
Network,
It's
okay.
a voice over, we want to put in voice over IP for our telephones, which will save us money and improve our functionality. In order to do that for the library, we were hoping to do this next year, but in order to do that for the library, we have to replace the switch, which is very old. It's doing okay with the network traffic, but for the voice over IP, we need to replace it.
I'll make a motion that we approve funding request number 2425-05 in the
Second.
amount of 77550.
Second.
All in favor?
Yep.
I'll move to the approval of September 19, 2024 minutes.
Second.
Any objections? None, right? All in favor?
I abstain. I wasn't there.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
And Mika couldn't make it today, so we'll skip the first selectmen's report. Any liaison reports? Seeing none.
Yeah, I just want to report real quickly on the gym project. We're wrapping it up. We believe we have a solution because we have to shut down Center Building in order to tie the electrical in for the new mechanical unit on the roof that serves the gym.
You have to
So-
shut down the
Is that
whole
for the HVAC?
building?
We have to shut down the
The
entire
entire-
building, including the generator. That includes PD, but we had a meeting yesterday, walked through everything. We believe we have a plan in place, so we're working on that, and the gym should be available for the election by November 5th. That's not gonna be an issue, and also I understand that Human Services has an event scheduled for October 31st, and that's not gonna be an issue either. Even if we don't have that, we have, even if we can't, something happens with the building, we have to get state police approval and everything else, because it's the 911 and everything. If that doesn't happen, we have a temporary solution to temporarily wire the unit so we can get heat in the
Right,
space
right.
if needed.
Right.
How long will
That's
it be
good.
down?
2 hours.
Oh,
It's just like a
Okay,
it's like a
gotcha.
2 to 4 a.m.
right.
Oh,
Whatever, it's pretty quick. But I
Yeah.
just, but it's just about done. Gym floor looks great.
It does look nice.
Everything
Gym floor
came
looks
out,
Can't wait.
everything came out good, so,
Yeah.
we're just,
We're gonna have to take our shoes off when we go in.
we're looking to,
Keep it clean.
no, we're looking to get it done as soon as we can, so, but just want to give you an
Wow.
update on that.
Early voting is not in the gym, right? It's in, is
No.
that town hall?
It's in here,
Okay.
in this room.
thanks, Dwight.
That's my report,
Yes.
so.
Motion to
Motion to
adjourn.
adjourn. All in favor?
Aye,
Excellent.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
look at that.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dwight.
Great job,
Yeah.
Donovan.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.